My name's Rosie and I am a Bristol-based dance artist. I do a mixture of things. I do a lot of teaching, I do performing, I do some choreography. I do a lot of ballet and contemporary, but my training covered a lot of other styles, so sometimes I'll find myself teaching tap or jazz or modern. I started dancing when I was 2.5 or 3. I had a friend who was going to dance, and even though I really enjoyed being busy and doing things, I had a lot of energy, I was actually quite shy. So my mum thought, we'll send her, maybe she won't like it because, a bit shy or whatever. And I went and I loved it immediately. And then as I got older, I started doing more classes and more styles and more kind of outside opportunities, like auditioning for youth ballet and summer intensives and kind of going to different places to do more dance. And then eventually that kind of led to me auditioning for full-time training when I was a teenager. Yeah, it started as one little ballet class a week. And by the time I was about 10, I was kind of there every night of the week doing as much as I possibly could. I think that when I'm dancing is probably the only time in my entire day where I don't feel like my mind is racing. It is probably the only thing I do that kind of switches that bit off. And I imagine that's partly why I really enjoyed it from day one. I found out earlier this year that I have ADHD, and I really wish I had known a long time ago. I can look back and kind of see why I was so drawn to something that is quite fast-paced, that uses a lot of energy, and why I found some of that academic stuff quite boring, even in subjects I was good at. It was just the monotony of sitting and doing the same thing every day was really draining, even if I came out with a good grade at the end of it. And then I think that led to me feeling quite stressed and overwhelmed and anxious, and probably the reason I had a lot of mental health issues when I was growing up. I feel like I'm much more patient with myself now, and I've been able to understand what motivates me to do things more. I enjoy the fact that I get to do lots of different things, and if I want to sometimes choreograph work or create things in a way that might seem perhaps a bit chaotic to other people, that's fine because it's my way, and if the end result works, then it's fine that I don't do it like other people. As I get older, there will probably be a point in time where I will perhaps do less performing, but hopefully more choreography. I would really like to do more of my own creative work, and I can't envisage ever not teaching. So I kind of hope that I can grow the things that I've built myself, my own students and events that I run on my own. The things I learned to do when I was 3, I can still find new ways to experience them now. They can feel different now. I can fine-tune them now, and I'm never going to not be doing that. And I think I quite like that because it makes it interesting, and it makes it a little bit different every time. I remember being probably 6 or 7, and my dad taking me to watch a ballet, and I can still picture it now. And he said he'd never seen me so focused. I sat away from the back of my chair, just entranced the entire time. And I think I just fell in love with it immediately.